Grand Rising, wonderful souls, and welcome to Bronwen's Cove Tarot. This is a timeless collective reading on what is coming forward. Thank you for your likes, your shares, your comments, your subscribes. Thank you for your emails and donations. I'm going to make this one really, really short because the builders are going haywire at the moment. But if you are a new face, welcome in. If you're an old one, welcome back. Now, when I asked what we should be talking about, I said it was disruptions and fourth house, okay? Because you've got here, and wow, look at that. Those born under Cancer are highly sensitive, intuitive, and emotional. They are also prone to moodiness and projecting their feelings under a hard exterior. And we're talking about the fourth house, okay? Your home, okay? Your foundations. You also have here, the position of Mars in your chart can show how you express your anger and what gets you fired up. So this blessing, in my previous video, it talks about whatever you have been praying about, whatever you have been wishing and desiring to come into reality is coming. But whoever it is that has been trying to come up against this light one, they're still going to try the most. It doesn't mean that there's going to be much of an effect, but they're still going to try. And at the moment, it seems to be that they're sending forceful, chaotic energy or disruptions towards a light one's home. Now, please be patient. If you have asked or if you've booked and paid for readings, I am having a day. I'm about a day behind because of these works. So your readings are coming to you. Just please be patient with me. I will keep my communications open with you just to give you updates, okay? But here we have rising sign in Gemini, curious, sociable, and restless. There's also something here about trying to block communications, all right? And underneath here, we've got your birth chart reveals the location of planets in the sky at your birth, giving insight into your personality and your path. There's something here about trying to rile a light one up, trying to stress them out. Whoever it is that's doing this doesn't realize that a test has been passed. It's already been passed. This is almost like the death rattles of what is being removed, if that makes sense, because this karmic cycle has ended, and this is why we're going into a new paradigm shift. This is why this activation is coming in. Just be aware that as it comes in, those who are trying to hold on to the shirt tails of a light one, that give me your energy, are still going to try the most. But it's almost like a child holding on to the shirt tails of their own mother, you know, as they take massive strides. That one behind is falling over. Now you've also got here Cancer again, all right? So this is your fourth house. It's to do with foundations. It's to do with the matriarch. It's to do with your divine feminine energy and how you flow and create, irrespective of gender. Now let's have a look what else wants to come out. All right, so we have here, again, your birth chart reveals the location of your planets in the sky at your birth, giving insight to your personality and your path. I've said this before on my community posts. Please stop posting what's in your birth chart, because as much as, you know, you're right, there's not much they can do. Let's not give others ammo to fight. You see what I mean? Let me give it one sec. Do not give extra ammo by giving out extra information, okay? And the things as well, we've got Gemini here for communication. See how my communication, they're trying to block my communication. I'm going to give it 1 second. But do not be giving out, oh, I'm a rising sign in Libra. This is, you know, Venus is in my second house or my third house. Because this just gives them extra ammo of what they can do next. Because these people are now getting desperate. Okay? And it's all to do with your money, because you've got Capricorn. It's the 10th sign of the zodiac and is represented by the goat. Capricorn's birthday fall between the 22nd of December to the 19th of January. Something big is happening around Christmas. And like, if you look back at some of my previous videos, it talks about Christmas being special. There's something happening, okay? Because a door has been completely opened for a light one. I'm going to give it 1 sec. A door has been completely opened for a light one. And this trickle of abundance is going to snowball and get bigger and bigger and bigger. 1 second. You can stop now. Thank you. And you've also got Cancer again. Oh my goodness. So this looks like it's a Cancer read, to be quite honest. Cancers, I feel for you, seriously, especially if you've had this much disruption and this much chaos energy being sent. This is someone having a bit of a tantrum and throwing their rattles out of the pram. Now, I can easily stop this reading and do it later, but this is all day. All day I'm having this. And it says here, look at where the planet Mercury is in your chart. Will help you understand your communication style and how you process and absorb information. And we've got Gemini there as well. We've also got here Virgo, shy, intelligent and reserved. So we've got our 6th house, our 4th house. Anything else that came out? And our 10th house that are being affected. Okay, please have a look at where Mercury does sit for you, because you've also got there those born under Cancer are highly sensitive, intuitive and emotional. Okay, so whatever it is that they're sending, they're trying to get some sort of emotional arise out of you. Now remember, we do have a full moon coming up very soon, and your 4th house and Cancers are affected by the moon. It's to do with how we control our emotions. Anything else from here, the top one? Okay, rising sign in Leo, magnetic, enthusiastic and driven. Whoever's doing this is very driven at trying to bring in some sort of imbalance, because they know this blessing is here. It's not even that you're going to get this blessing. The blessing is here. It's, you know what I mean? Because here you've got those born under Capricorn. This is to do with a career up level. All right, there's some sort of promotion, but it's not just in this realm. It's also to do with your energetic upgrade, something to do with your gifts. Okay, and I heard a seal has been broken. There's something here to do with some sort of karmic debt or a scroll within the bloodline that has been kept hidden. Okay, because I heard clearing that debt. I'm going to put these upside down and give them a good shuffle and see what wants to come out. Now, I do apologise if the noise in the background is too stressful. Please log off. And I don't say that in a horrible way. I don't want any of my readings to cause anxiety or stress in anyone. And I know that sometimes loud sounds like this can cause that, okay? If it is too much, please just put it on silent and place the transcript on instead. Now, let's see. Tell me more about this bloodline. Ooh, look at this. Prayer. And it says hope, prayer and hope. Now this person over here, they are battling against the words of a light one, whether that is you, the person you're thinking of, or another light one, because your prayer, your words of affirmation are so strong. And you have got Leo here, which is the 5th house. That's to do with your heart space. There's someone here who sits in prayer or sits in their affirmation or does their visualizations and manifestations from their heart space. And it is so powerful that it's actually removing blocks in communication, okay? If you've been having tech issues, if someone has been trying to hack into your technology, the more that you speak your words of affirmation and prayer over your technology, the more it's kind of driving them back and the more it's sending it back, because you've got here water and expression. So you have a water sign here. Or this could be that somebody is very repressed in their own emotional energy, and that is what they're trying to project, especially with 4th house and, you know, Cancer in the 4th house, all to do ruling your emotions. And you've got here medicine shield and east, protection, protected by the Most High, by the oneness of all. And you've also got east here. There was something here about, and this has come up in my previous video, but there was something that was sent from the east, okay? And I know that sounds very basic, but there's something going on with India, Sri Lanka, Asia, something being sent from over there, because you've got knowing, stone people, and you've also got trickster and challenge. Now this came out yesterday. They know that there's nothing that they can do, okay? Because I'm getting Aquarian energy, that energy of thinking outside of the box, of being very rebellious. Now that could be you, that could be the energy that you're sitting in of, I don't give an F, there's nothing they can do that's going to affect me. Or this could be them trying to kind of push against the tide, knowing that their time is up, but still trying it anyway. Because you've got here middle world and present, okay? And you've also got council and lodge. At present, these people are going to try and find counsel. I heard from a shaman, a dark shaman, and I heard the pastor's wife. So there may be some sort of links to this a community in which whoever's doing this is going to get counsel. And that's why the 4th house came out, because there's a matriarch here. Whether that is an auntie, a grandmother, a mother, mother-in-law, there's someone that's giving bad counsel. And I heard, well, the shit is hitting the fan, excuse my language. But someone's angry here. They were told to do something and it didn't go right. Because I heard preparing for the full moon, because look, you've got altar upside down and honouring. There's something here that they tried. Ooh, whatever they put on their altar was either knocked off, blown off, or removed, okay? And it really shocked them, because you've also got here creativity and air, okay? Something that was said, they're getting blocked in all areas, because you have air signs with creativity and you have water with expression. So their solar plexus and their throat chakra have been completely blocked. You then have water and expression. Again, their sacral chakra is so blocked right now, but this is not just to do with how you create from that certain energy center. This is also how they think outside of their box. So their mind, their emotions, and their ability to create new ideas or think of new ways to stop this paradigm shift have been completely blocked, okay? Passion. Because someone here is too spicy, someone here is too fiery for them, and I love this, because when you look at this woman, look at the fire around her, okay? And as much as this is, you know, I think it's poi, I think it's called poi fire, kind of like juggling. It almost looks like she has loads and loads and loads of fiery arrows, and she's ready to send them all out, and they're going to go out into all different areas of the globe, okay? Medicine shield. This light one is too protected now, because I heard by the fire of God, and that will only resonate for certain people who name the oneness as God, okay? South, abundance. And, you know, to your south stands Archangel Michael. He is protecting this blessing that is here for you, okay? And you look at these two penguins as well. This is not just the south. You have angels to your left, to your right. I love this. This is giving me goosebumps, absolute goosebumps. Anything else from this deck? Which one? Middle. Tree people, sustenance. There's something here about someone's 6th house changing, because we have got Virgo that came out with shy, intelligent and reserved. There's something here about not only how your body is going to be changing, because I know that for a lot of people, the things that have been sent are affecting not only us spiritually, but physically. And you have to remember that I am not a licensed therapist. I'm not a licensed nutritionalist or doctor. So this is the messages that are coming through. But I always, always stress that if you have any medical issues, that you are going and speaking to someone who is licensed and is a professional in that area. So go and see a doctor before you take my advice. However, with that being said, a lot of this stuff that's being sent is not only was affecting, you know, a lot of light ones, light workers, mystics, shamans, your high priests and high priestesses in the spiritual sense, but also in the physical sense, because it was taking effect in, you know, joints hurting, backs hurting, headaches, coughs, having no energy or motivation. But with this tree people and sustenance and south, okay, a lot of light ones, whether that is you, the person you're thinking of, your divine counterpart, or another light one, has been doing that grounding work, and but also doing actionable steps in this realm to help themselves, because we're talking about foundations, you know, your home, and your home can be where your heart is, or it can be a physical home. But there's been a lot of renovations, there's been a lot of work on self, including what we put into our body, how we speak to ourselves, because emotions, this is my opinion, not fact, that emotions can get stuck in different parts of our body. For example, I remember when I was at university over 10-15 years ago, and I'd always had issues with my lower back. I couldn't lay down with my legs straight without my back arching and it hurting so much. And I went to see an osteopath, and she worked specifically in removing tension and emotions that were stuck in certain muscle places. And she didn't crack me about, you know, didn't pull me about. But I remember the first session and going home and just crying, and I didn't understand why, and I was really angry. And I spoke to her the next time, and she said, that's because you have been carrying this anger in your lower back for the whole of your life. Have you had to always carry other people's burdens? And I was like, yes, I have. And there was a massive release. And after that first time that I went to see her, I could lay down with my back completely stretched out, and it didn't hurt. And I've never had that pain back again. Okay, so this is, you know, that's my opinion, that we hold on to certain emotions and they can be stuck in muscle, in bone, in sinew, in blood, you know, but this has been removed. or this is slowly being alleviated, okay? The more that we are looking and tending to our roots and to our foundations, the more that we are becoming stronger. And this is something that whoever it is that's been sending this, they don't understand because they're not willing to do the work, okay? But Archangel Michael is protecting any healing path that a light one is going on, no matter what the pace is. That angel, that archangel is there going, the more you do this, the bigger the blessing is, the bigger the blessing will be, okay? And again, I apologize for the knocks and bangings, but I'm going to go straight through it because look, you've got drum and awaken, and it's upside down. This is something here that they had been doing. You all know this now, that they had been trying to stop this awakening from coming in, but it's coming in either way, okay? Ancestors and wisdom. They had tried blocking for a very long time someone's ancestor from coming through with some sort of gift, some sort of ancient knowledge, and I heard the door is ajar now. And I see someone just kicking it open, and it's almost like the whole room is dark, and as they kick that door open, a stream of light comes in. Yeah, look, earth and nature. This person has blocked themselves big time because they have now got water, air and earth, all of them in reverse. This person has blocked their ability to grow anything because this is not just about grounding. You've got to think that earth signs are your Capricorns, your Tauruses and your Virgos, okay? Which look at, you know, Capricorn is your career and your fame. Taurus is to do with your income and money and abundance, and Virgos are to do with how it's your path of service, and it's also to do with your body and fitness. This person's sick. This person is really, really sick because look, you've got medicine wheel underneath and it says continuation. Oh my gosh, please stop. But this person, they didn't listen to the warning signs from their own ancestors. Their ancestors said this is going to unalive you if you keep doing this, and they kept pushing forward. Yeah, they were using things like crystals. There's some, if you look at a previous video, it talks about them trying to hex someone's crystal. They hex their own, or they hex something in their home. Yeah. Give me 1 second, please stop. Thank you. They're taking the mic. But this plant medicine and truth, there was something here about the sickness that they have. They're now looking for certain plants to help heal them, or at least hide or mask that they are sick, okay? And there's something here about going to a plant doctor or a herbal doctor and them being told truth. Kind of being told, because you can go into a shop and you can say, oh, I would like to buy some chamomile dried and blah, 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 and the person will sell it to you. But there's something more here. They went to someone who specifically, because I said a dark shaman, they've gone to somebody who works with these kinds of plants on a spiritual basis, and they've been told a lot of truth that they didn't want to hear, okay? Yeah, because look, buried in the earth transference. They're trying to stop themselves from passing on, in other words, or trying to stop someone else in their family or in their circle that they actually do care for from passing on. Should I take this one? Okay. No, which one would you like me to take? This one. Let's see. Let's see what would like to come out. Because I heard it's not too long before they're gone. You think someone is lying. They are. So this person is now lying about the fact that they are extremely ill. And it says, F fear, it will lie to your face. But the thing is as well, that with this blessing being upon us, whoever it is that's been doing this, they are going to try and step forward in some manner. And if you look at my previous videos, it talks about two energies, a toxic feminine energy and a toxic masculine energy, both wishing to come forth with an apology. It's a fake one, okay? But with this F fear, okay, it will lie to your face. This is what they're trying to bring forward, okay? They're still trying to work with, you know, the 3D perceptions of what a tower would be to you or the person you're thinking of, not realizing, look at that this light one walks in love. They walk from their heart space. They're doing the healing. They've done the healing. They've already evolved and moved on from these people. Okay. And you've also got here, get some, give some. It will cheer your ass up. All right, this person over here has been pushed so many times by their ancestor to start putting love into the situation, because there's no way something can grow when everything around it is rotten, you know. And it says you need some effing yoga in your life. Ancient Ish is cool. Someone here needs to do some stretching, or someone does yoga and they're being told to continue doing so because it's actually really helping, especially as they have been sending root work, okay, which is all to do with your lower back and to do with your Kundalini energy. Now it says here, get some effing sleep. You're being an ass because you are effing tired. Face to pillow now. This person stays up, okay. Now is this the masculine or the feminine? And I heard both, but it's the feminine. This person is staying up at night, not knowing what their next step will be. And it says here, ask an effing expert. Don't rely on your friends or the internet. Listen to a DAMN professional. Okay. So this is why they've now gone looking for a dark shaman. And in my previous video, it does talk about them going on the dark web, because yesterday I kept walking into threads of a spider or spider webs. It was ridiculous, and it got to the point where I could not see that sign because it was happening so much. They're going on the dark web looking for professional advice from a dark shaman of what they can do. It's not just about, I want to stop this blessing. It's how do I get this off of my back? Because this altar upside down with honoring, they have disrespected someone here. And I heard the energy that they petitioned, it took away something. Even though they signed their name on a dark contract, it's taken something away and they're frightened now. They may also, yeah, they're also trying to pray or trying to appease this energy, hoping that this law of polarity won't balance out in someone else's favor when it already has. And it says the little voice inside you, listen to that Ish. You've got a feeling you just can't shake. And this drum upside down saying awakened. This person has been pushing against the tide for so long that they're not even listening to their own intuition, but it's niggling them, especially here next to water and expression, okay? They're aware of how really they have effed up, okay? And it says here, stop talking, shut your mouth and listen, okay? And this is heart space. This person may have the same zodiac sign as you, your rising zodiac sign, or they may try to mimic the same one as yours. And there's something here about them saying some sort of lie. They've tried to, they're trying to moan to someone, and they've just been told they've just been told to stop that Ish, stop it, okay? Because now, they tried messaging this toxic masculine, because the thing is both of them were working together, and they may still be working together, but they're separated. This person may have tried to communicate it, especially with this. They may have tried quite forcibly to bring in more chaos and drama towards this toxic masculine, who's just said to them, I'm not sharing my emotions with you. I'm not interested, okay? This toxic masculine is aware of how much he has been, and I'm saying he because it says masculine, but take those energies as they resonate. But he's had enough of the manipulation, of feeling trapped in his own emotions, even though he has a part to play in that. And with this air upside down and earth, okay, the communications have been blocked. This person is trying to bemoan or trying to gaslight or emotionally manipulate in some way, okay? Tell me some more, please, and thank you. Tell me some more. Yeah, look, time to let go. Move the F on. This masculine has removed himself from this person over here, or is trying to, okay? Because stone people are knowing. This person knows it's time to move away from them, because this is the trickster energy, okay? But at the same time, this masculine is also the trickster energy. They've both been in it for so long, like Bonnie and Clyde. It's just that I think that this masculine now realises what happens at the end to Bonnie and Clyde and doesn't want to be part of that. And I heard wants to be there for you. And you've got here, get in your heart, it misses you. Get the F out of your head, and it's upside down, okay? So this masculine over here is really in their head about how they come towards a light one without looking like a trickster, without looking like a challenge. Squeeze, you need a big effing hug. Okay, this person either misses your energy or misses you or the person you're thinking of. And it says you need some effing time alone, and you know why. Don't talk to anyone, don't look at anyone. So this person may have gone into like a cocoon phase of, you know, taking time for themselves, because they're looking, I heard they're licking their wounds. It's not only that this person, they do want to heal, they don't know how to. Okay, which means they're sitting in chaos energy. And at the start it was talking about Mars coming out. So as much as this person wants to heal, this person is extremely unbalanced and they don't know how to. All right, so please, if you have an ex coming back trying to message you, or an ex co-worker, or just that person that you know is part of this energy harvesting, saying that they want to heal, saying that they want to spend time, saying that they want to, you know, connect, please be aware that they may wish to do this, but their intentions are all over the place. Okay, now you have here, describe something that turns you on which you haven't shared with me, and it's upside down. This person is coming with very weird sexual energy, and in one of my previous videos it talks about how obsessed they are. There was some sort of love spell that went wrong. Okay, it backfired, making this person very, very obsessed. Describe a trait you hate about one of your parents. In what way do you have this trait too? Okay, this person excuse me, this masculine coming forward may have not had the best childhood, okay, or maybe holding on to repressed things that happened in childhood. Because over here with the Leo, when you think of the 5th house, it's also ruled by it's romance, but it's also how we deal with conflict. It is love, but it's on both sides, how we receive and how we give. Now with this here saying describe a trait you hate about one of your parents, in what way do you have this trait too? This person doesn't talk about this. They don't talk about something that may have been very painful or traumatic when they were a child, and it's affecting them now. And I did speak in one of my videos saying this is why it was easier for this toxic feminine to manipulate them and to bind them, because this person had so many wounds that they refused to look at. And when you have wounds that you refuse to heal, you help your shadow to grow wider, which makes your auric field weaker, which means, you know, baneful magic or bindings or forcibly doing things against that person's will becomes a lot easier to do, which is why I always say the more you heal, the more you protect yourself. Okay, what would like to come out about this toxic masculine? Okay, so we have here, what are 5 things on your bucket list? And what book has had the greatest impact on your life? So you have this person, especially with the bucket list. Your bucket list is what you, it's something that you create when, you know, you want to get those things done before you pass away. Okay, now this, what book has had the greatest impact on your life, upside down? This person may be writing their own bucket list, or writing their own, what did I hear? Obituary. Oh, that's deep. Because whoever this person is over here, I've said this in many videos, they're embroiled in a lot more than just spiritual warfare. This person is going to prison for a very lengthy time. This bucket list, there are things that they want to do before they either pass over or before they're put behind bars, okay? And here, with this being with the trickster energy upside down, this person will genuinely come forward and say, this is my bucket list, and one of them is apologizing to you, but they're only saying it genuinely because they realize that they can't come forward as a liar. They can't come forward to manipulate, because you guys are too on point and you can cut through the BS very, very easily. Okay, and I've said that in previous videos. This person will come forward as genuine as they can, but be aware that their intent is not completely pure. All right. And look, how has your childhood upbringing shaped your sexuality? So something happened to this masculine in childhood that really traumatized them. And I've talked before about soul fragmentation and, you know, my understanding of it. And, you know, again, my understanding of it is that when something very traumatic happens to us, especially when we're young or when we're disempowered, or, you know, it could just be something very, very, very traumatic, especially with intimacy coming up, because it says, what's your favorite time of day for sex? Something happened to this person when they were a child that they weren't able to cope or deal with because they were young or they were vulnerable and they didn't have that support. So they left that pain and that part of their soul in that timeline in their childhood, and it has shaped who they are, because they've never been able to get past it, because they've never healed from it. There's always been a cord pulling them back to that timeline. Okay, how has your childhood or upbringing shaped your sexuality? Now, in one of my readings, it talks about how this person here was involved in some sort of trafficking to do with vulnerable people, children and women. Okay, this is part of the abuse that this person may have experienced themselves, and I'm not condoning that, because just because you are hurt doesn't mean that you hurt others. Okay, that you have to take responsibility for your own healing. Only we can heal ourselves. We can have a support network around us, but we have to do the work. Okay, and it says, is there any history of addiction, abuse or negative habits in your family, and how has this affected you? There you go. So this person may have grown up in a very traumatic house, which comes back to Cancer. This is something else that they're trying to project. There's this energy of trying to project distorted sexual energy towards a light one's home. Okay, and it says, how many sexual partners have you had in your past, and how have these experiences affected you? Okay, and for some reason I'm getting this person over here as well. There's something here. It's more than just being polygamist, I can never say it, or working with polyamory. There's more than that. There's something here about trying to fill an empty void by sleeping with others, because that's the only way they know how to connect and find intimacy. Okay, what's something you thought when we first met that you no longer believe to be true? There's something here with this toxic feminine, with this manipulation and mind control, because I heard confession, I heard Usher, these are my confessions, na, 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 na. Got one on the way. Oh, okay. So this person over here, this toxic feminine energy, is very good at manipulating and getting people to feel trusting enough in her that they will give up their deepest, darkest secrets. And this is why in one of my videos it talked about this toxic feminine energy trying to blackmail this, you know, blackmail this masculine here. There's something here within their childhood or something along those lines where this person opened up to her, and she either recorded it or she kept it. Okay, especially with that, what's something you thought when we first met that you no longer believe in me? This person, he trusted her. Okay, and he trusted her way more than he should have. Okay, what do you feel is currently missing from your life? And over here it says, describe a trait you hate about one of your parents, and in what way do you have this trait too? This person, this masculine that's coming forward, okay, maybe going through a dark night of the soul, but this person is going to try and attach some sort of they're trying to rock the proverbial boat by looking at this light one's childhood, trying to find a hook or cord that they can place in when it comes to any trauma that this light one may have gone through as a child. And that's why I keep saying that the wounded inner child work is really important, because there's something here about, it's not so much projecting how they felt when they were a child onto you. It's more they're going to come of the stance of, I want to help heal you, so let me know what wounds you have, what childhood wounds do you have. Okay, and it says here, describe a time when you had your trust broken and how that affected you, and it's upside down. So this person is trying to keep that very hidden. Okay, they may not have told this feminine, this toxic feminine, that they had their trust broken. No, this person has repressed this. Okay, they've repressed this, but they look at this person completely different now. Because I heard you snaked me. Because there's also things going on with police interviews, and there is this couple and this person selling this one out. Did he find out? Oh yes, he knows. Yes, he knows. I got told yes, he knows. Let me get this one out and see what wants to come out. Five of Pentacles to the Queen of Pentacles. Yes, he knows. He knows. He was seeing this Queen of Pentacles this way before, you know, and not so much I love you, more you are a really good business partner. You're someone that I can work with, okay, because we share everything that we steal. And now this is how he sees this person. And this person may also be calling, especially with any, you know, illnesses that she may have, or, you know, any sicknesses that she has, saying, you know, you, I was about to say, you may have the same thing. This person is sick anyway. He may have passed this over to her, and the things that are going back, especially through baneful magic that are returned to sender, are not alleviating it, what's the word? Making it worse, okay? So there may have been a call here moaning, you know, or what's the word, venting about the fact that she's sick, you know, you gave it to me, I need money now to get myself better, and this person just not even picking up the call, just not picking the call up, okay? She's got the Emperor to the Queen of Pentacles. This person, there's also something to do with energy harvesting. I don't know if this masculine, toxic masculine energy is now trying to energy harvest off of her. And I heard no, off of you, because you've got the Chariot to the Queen of Pentacles. The quicker that this blessing comes in for this light one, and the more this light one is healing and grounding and taking their time to walk in their heart space, the more it is bringing in, I heard, okay, this is not me, I heard broadcast vibes, broadcast bitch vibes. Okay, that's not me, that is someone's ancestor coming through, and that is funny as hell. You've got here, death and rebirth. You have the Eight of Swords and you have the Chariot, okay? This person is still trying to push entrapping a light one in a karmic cycle that's ended. Like, what's the point? It's ended. It's no longer this light one cycle. It's their cycle. And they've trapped themselves in it, okay? They're really trying to push big time hard, you know, to stop this light one from accessing, I heard their Akashic records, because I heard there's blessings in there too, and all they've done is they've trapped themselves. They've trapped themselves in this, okay? And there's something here about trying to block communications. They can't block communications. They cannot do it. Six of Swords, but they don't want to let go, okay? And whoever this masculine energy is, they have walked away from this feminine energy. There's something about a home. They may have separated, they may have been married, or it may have just been like a fake marriage for some reason. Why do I hear fake marriage? But there's something to do with a home or divorce going on as well. Yeah. They're all up in their heads. They're all up in their heads. Wow. The more that you pray, the more you do your affirmations, the more you practice, you know, if you practice the craft as a white witch or a green witch, the things that you are doing are sending back not only confusion, but there's more and more, the more chaos energy is being sent back, because there seems to be, this is what they seem to be using, is chaos energy. And at the moment, whoever they have contacted, whoever this dark shaman is that they've contacted, is kind of scratching their heads going, I'm going to try and think of something, but I don't really know what to do, okay? Because you've got Knight of Cups. I don't know if you can see that, sorry, Knight of Cups, and you've also got the King of Pentacles. This has got to the point where it's kind of like, how do I stop this this business partner or this divine counterpart of love coming in? How do I stop that? And you have a shaman or a witch doctor or somebody who works for the dark, who practices the dark black magic, who's going, I'm not sure, I'm actually not sure how to create a cord. Tell me more. There you go. Yeah, they're definitely paying this person, without a doubt, making sure you can see that. They're trying to pay this person. They want to block something in the 6th house, especially with expression and emotions. There's something here about turning this Virgo energy from shy, intelligent and reserved to really chaotic and argumentative and emotional. But there's nothing wrong with being emotional, there's nothing wrong with showing emotions, but this is about trying to unhinge someone's emotions. And there's this duality of either trying to make them become unhinged in their emotions or completely repress their emotions, trying to block it. Anything else that wants to come out, please and thank you, please and thank you. And I got that song, because look, you've got the High Priestess coming out here in reverse. I got the song by Bob Marley, that I shot the sheriff, but I did not shoot the deputy. Ooh, ooh, ooh. Now, why did I get that song? 9 of Wands and the High Priestess. This High Priestess has got themselves mixed up in some really dodgy things. Because this is the... Oh, okay, so this High Priestess is trying to keep it quiet. All right. About what they've got themselves mixed up in. What have they got themselves mixed up in? When they were trying to when they tried to stop your growth, they stopped their own. And they're really imbalanced. There's something here, though, about being investigated. Again, something to do with the police. Tell me about that song, I Shot the Sheriff. Why did I get I Shot the Sheriff? I shot the sheriff, but I did not shoot the deputy. Do you want to take that one? No. Ooh, let's have a look. Queen of Swords. For some reason I heard a trigger warning and some sort of statement. There's some sort of statement that they gave. What's something that you thought when you first met that you no longer believe to be true? There's something that was said that has been taken as a statement or has been taken as evidence to do with a shooting. Some sort of, because I heard a gunfight. And this involves this High Priestess in reverse. Or there's something here about she was paid to do something and someone's using that as evidence. Tell me more. Because I heard his brother, this person's brother. Now remember, brother can be actually blood ties or it can be brother from another mother. So take it as it resonates. Tell me more about this. Tell me more about this gunfight. Ooh, up or down? Because this flipped this way, the Magician, and then went this way. There's something here about some sort of magic was cast. And the Nine of Swords to me is always about like injury, you know, because sometimes when you look on the deck, it will be a man with a bandage over his head holding on to like this stick looking really vexed. In this one, you've got a young lady who's looking quite, what's the word, resilient, holding onto this stick with a light at the end of it. There's something here about money being paid for magic cast to unalive someone or to make it look like it was done by their hand, okay? Because it went that way and then this way, okay? Let me put it here. Someone's words, someone spoke something, especially when it comes to their prayer, that not only knocked something off an altar and really angered whatever they were petitioning, but the anger's not directed at you or the person you're thinking of. It's directed at this High Priestess because whatever they signed in this dark contract, it can't be upheld. And not only can it not be upheld, but it's almost like whoever it is that they called doesn't want doesn't want infamy. Whatever deity they've called up, whatever dark deity or energy does not want infamy, it doesn't want its face to be seen that way, which is very interesting because you've got the Page of Swords to the Ace of Cups, okay? This is something about getting rid of messages. Getting rid of messages. Someone here looks back at someone's social media posts or something to do with a diary, because if this is a family member and you've got a lot of cancer coming up, someone here may have used a diary or a piece of writing or something along those lines that they placed on an altar. And they also used this, they were reading this. This High Priestess was reading it, and with that Ace of Cups coming up, it's seeing the compassion of a light one seems to make them mad. It seems to make them really mad. And there's something else here about this toxic masculine energy looking through photographs of some sort of this light one, and this High Priestess feeling extremely jealous, extremely jealous. And you've also got here the Queen of Wands. Yeah, they wanted to block. From the moment that this High Priestess realised that it wasn't just about energy harvesting for this masculine, I heard shit went down. Tell me more. The Moon. Okay, so again, there is definitely moon magic in play. This is something that's being paid for. So they're trying to bring in the Five of Swords energy. Okay, but they're going up against the light one's prayer, against the light one's words of affirmation. And it's too fiery, it's too spicy, and it's too strong. Because I keep seeing Gandalf the Grey in Lord of the Rings when he's fighting against that demon. He's like, you shall not pass. And then he goes, you shall not pass. And it's that fighting that demon, and he looks so small and the demon looks so big, but he still kicks its butt, you know. 10 of Wands. Your prayer has brought in so many burdens for this person. How was your childhood or upbringing how has it shaped your sexuality? Okay. They've brought in their own burdens also, because what I'm getting from this as well is that the more that you pray, the more that you use your words of affirmation, the more that you speak this into reality when you're doing your revocations, when you're returning it to sender, the more it's opening up. This is why they're getting investigated as well. Is the more it's kind of like, you know, when people say you have to, you know, in the right place at the right time. It's almost like every time you speak your words of affirmation, it's pushing the people, those, you know, pieces on the chessboard, into the right place to find the right piece of evidence, to find the right witness, to find the, do you know what I mean? Because here you've got the 5 of Swords to the 3 of Pentacles, and then you have the Moon card. That your prayer is uncovering what it is that they've paid, because I've said this before in previous videos. It makes no difference to this judge and jury when these people go up in court in real time in this reality, whether or not the judge or the jury believe in magic or black magic or anything like that. They can be, you know, they can be the most unawakened, like spiritually awakened people. However, if there is evidence of intent to harm through something such as, you know, baneful magic and paying someone and getting this person to go there, that is still intent to harm, and they will still get caught out for that. And over here you've got the Moon card to the 10 of Wands. This person, this high priestess over here, was trying to send some sort of tower, but some sort of harm towards this light one, because they couldn't catch them, or they couldn't entrap them and say, no, it was them who was doing it. And it's got to do with children. It's got to do with abuse, because underneath here, with it saying, how has your childhood or upbringing shaped your sexuality? There's something here, especially with burdens and the moon, because everything that happens in the dark happens under the light of the moon. All right, and you've also got the Emperor to the King of Swords. Someone's coming forward, or someone's stepping forward, because I'm getting like a police officer or an investigator. Someone's pushing hard at this now. It's almost like the divine, you know, the divine source of all has said, it's time. Now it's time. Now it's time that we start getting this ball rolling, where this investigation actually puts these people in prison. Yeah, look, you've got 9 of Cups and you've got the Ace of Wands. This is a wish fulfillment, and I don't even think this is a wish fulfillment coming from a light one. This is a wish fulfillment from the divine. This is a wish fulfillment from ancestors. And I heard her ancestors. There's something here about her ancestors going, she needs this. This person needs to go to prison, and not as a punishment, as a lesson, because no matter how many times we've tried to call out to her, she has ignored it. And I heard and him. It says, what's your favourite day? Time of day for sex. Okay, this person again has got really weird energy. The reason I only dip into him for a little bit and then go over to her is because I really don't like his energy, and I don't like tapping into it too much. But there's definitely a wish fulfillment for this person. This masculine over here wishes to either marry, I can't say the word, propose, sorry, it's so early in the morning for me, or wants to have a family of some sort with this light one. Okay, now let's get a little bit of advice. What do I need to know before we go? Advice, this one? Okay, let's get some advice. Okay, clarity and affirmation. Okay, there is this energy that's coming forward is still trying to bring in doubt in how you visualize your abundance, what it is that you want to bring forward. It's coming anyway, okay? But the advice here is to not doubt yourself in any way, shape or form. Okay, when I do like manifestations, when I am calling something in from the universe, I never use the words I want, I can't, I will, because those kinds of words are telling the universe you don't have them already. Okay, that's a future thing, you know. Instead I say, thank you so much, universe, for placing this this at my feet on this date. I was able to use this blessing to do this. Thank you so much. I love you. I send love back into the universe. You use it in present time. Like you've already got this. Even if you're setting a date for the future, you say, thank you so much for placing this on my feet. I am so abundant. I am so happy that I got this. And giving that little extra reasoning as to what it was that you used it for, you know, saying that in the past tense, like you've already got it, it ramps up that manifestation even quicker, because the universe is like, haha, you got that, you're vibing with that, you're already on that frequency, let me send you some more. So with this clarity, this certainty upside down, or clarity, you're being told to know your blessings coming in. Okay, and if you do use manifestation techniques, have a look. For example, it may resonate with you. The 369 manifestation technique is where you either can repeat it out loud, or you can write it down. You write it down 3 times over 3 days. And then after that, you do it 6 times over 6 days. And then after that, you do it 9 times over 9 days. Okay, good luck. Look at that. Be certain that you are getting this blessing. Someone needs to hear that. There's someone here who is still sitting on the fence, and it's completely understandable, because you know, many of us have gone through towers for many years. Some of us has gone only through for a couple of months. Some of us, it's been a lifetime, you know. But know this activation is coming. This up level is coming, and that this blessing is coming. Because the more you know that with certainty, the quicker you draw that in. The quicker you draw it in. Anything else that would like to come out as advice? Yeah, look at that. Luck is on your side. Luck is on your side. I heard the golden, is it the golden circle or the golden hour? I heard the golden hour, and it's actually a song that I keep hearing being played on YouTube Shorts. This guy wrote it himself, and he goes and plays it on the piano in public spaces. And it's a really beautiful song. However, the message that I'm getting from this is someone needs to listen to music for affirmation. Someone here is clairaudient, and they may not be listening out for those signs, which is why I kept getting uncertainty upside down, because look, clarity. Someone here needs to listen to music, whether that's just placing the radio on, putting on a favourite station, or putting, you know, your whatever Spotify mix that you have on, and just listening out throughout the day, not specifically, you know, the minute I put it on, what's in the first song, just playing it. And as you're going through your day, you know, being present in your thought space. So if you hear yourself going, well, that's not going to come true, stopping yourself for a second and listening to what song's playing, because it's either going to be words of confirmation, like, no, this is coming in, or it's going to be a message saying, change the way that you're talking to yourself. It is coming. But definitely that's for someone, because you've got perception upside down, okay, and clarity. So there's someone here that flip-flops over and over, okay. Now this could be someone here trying to project. What I'm getting from this reading though is that they're trying to get into someone's light, I was going to say light space, into their energy field, but they can't, because the dream that I had last night, the dream download that I got, was someone searching, like frantically searching, and they weren't able to. And I was literally just going around after them, picking things up and putting them back. And there wasn't any stress or anxiety on my side as I was watching them. It wasn't like, oh my gosh, they're going to find it. No, I was just picking things up and going, what a mess, and putting them away. And this person, I couldn't remember if they were male or female, but they were frantically looking for something through drawers, through cupboards, through, you know, going through hallways. This person, whoever it is that is still trying, this toxic feminine or toxic masculine, that's still trying to get into a light one's energy field, they're blocked off. They can't. They literally can't. So that is either one of them two, or the dark shaman that they've paid, that's kind of scratching their heads. Look, messages. Okay, so someone here needs to be looking out for feathers, be looking out for signs and synchronicities that luck is on your side, okay, because you've got caution and Ouija board and it's upside down. Okay, now with it upside down, that's telling me that you have ancestors coming through that want to give you these messages, but someone's not seeing them. Okay, mystical and clarity. And that's also a double message, that whoever it is, again, who's trying to invade your space is not able to, okay? Because I heard a snippet. Anything else that would like to come out before I go? decision. Okay. As this blessing comes in, there is going to be a decision that's going to need to be made through actionable steps by a light one. Okay, whether that is as you expand your business, as you expand your creative ideas, as you decide to go on the dating scene, whatever it is that resonates for you. But you've got here patience and seeker. And just like the dream download that I had, there is no rush here. There's absolutely none. Because with that seeker, what you need will be found, but it will be found in divine timing. There's no rush here. Okay, the only thing that I will say is just keep on keeping on with your faith. Keep on keeping on with your practices, because what you're doing is working. And the blessings that are yours they're here. They're here. And what did I say about them not being able to get into someone's energy field? You guys are blessed. I'm going to leave it there. I really hope that gave you some confirmation and clarity on what you already intuitively knew. If you are new to my channel, I'd love for you to hit on the like, the subscribe, and on the notification bell so you can see more of my content. And if you are a returning subscriber, as always, I love you guys. Thank you so much for being part of the Cove. You make it worthwhile. Anyone that would like to have a private personal reading, all of my information is in the description box. If you look down at the second paragraph down, there is a row of blue arrows. Pointing up is my email address. It's the only way that you can get in contact with me. Anyone claiming to be me or claiming to be a pastor or anything like that, talking about an orphanage or, you know, to give them donations and it says WhatsApp me, it is not me, okay? If you see that, kindly report and block them. That would be awesome. But with that being said, I really hope you have a great morning, afternoon, evening or night, wherever you are in the world. And I will catch you in the next one. Love you guys. Bye.